but yet to be broken.
Vince, what do you think about giving signals to viewers right now? I want him to be a little more emotive in this game and show some emotion. Wins this first point, I want to see him pump a fist a little bit.
Well, anything that gives Novak something else in his space, something different in any form is probably good, I think, because he's just too comfortable.
I was really aware of it in the last game, 30-all. 30-all, he hits a piece down the table.
Capable of playing good stuff from back there, isn't he? He must string some points together, though, if it's to break.
Got the questions into that lead court, but did a great job finishing off there. Just like I said, like, you see him just create a little bit of energy out there for himself into that point.
That's the service.
It's not his natural DNA, though, Brad, is it? No, it's not. It's not. But at this point in the match, you need to change the atmosphere. You need to affect what's going on there any way that you possibly can.
Seen him a few times. Nothing to lose.
When Joey Mack was in at Wimbledon, he certainly tried to get that kind of emotional energy out of him. He may not get that fired up.
When you have a big serve, do you feel as though in some ways it stunts your growth as a tennis player as you're coming through the ranks, that maybe you win so easily because of your serve that you don't develop other parts of your game? Potentially, it's easy for us to sit here and say, bring a plan B, but generally against the best players in the world, if plan A isn't working for the lower ranked players, plan B is only a worse option of plan A. Not often about. I just wonder whether sometimes a big guy like Grant, he actually hasn't got anywhere else to go, so how does he get excited?
I think it's really...
Can you get the lens? Oh, he's got the contact lens issue here, Novak. This is not the first time we've seen this. Well, but this is genuine. I mean, it's obvious. So, no stress here at all for that. And he's not doing this deliberately to upset anybody. In fact, he's upsetting his rhythm. He just had a very swift service game there. He would have ideally, in many ways, liked to continue.
I think to answer your question, if I can, first of all, I don't really know what I'm talking about a big serve, but it would have been an advantage, I'm sure. But in this case, in Rowan's case, he's that type of athlete. What you have to play to your strengths too. So better off him having the big serve than not having it. So if you, I get it. You know, sometimes you overlook maybe developing your game in other areas a little bit subconsciously, don't you?
Without contact. I can tell you that he wears contacts as well, and that he doesn't have to leave work necessarily to deal with his contacts, but that's just him being irritable.
Yeah, I think he's just venting there. Many people that wear contacts like to be in front of a mirror when they're trying to find that contact lens. I don't know whether that's just cold comfort. I don't wear them, but my wife does.
Look, there's a couple of blokes in the locker room wiping in front of the mirror without putting contact lenses in. I've seen that a bit over the years.
Self-deprecating of you.
You want to name any names?
Okay, no way.
Okay.
Goes on in the locker room.
I think to go back to your question also, Mark, that look, the tennis gods give different type of players different gifts. Yep. When you're 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", 6'10", 7 feet, Bradley Alka, the serve is always going to be a massive advantage. You're going to struggle a little bit more to move around the court and play longer rallies. And that size is a great advantage in holding serve, but it can often be a really big disadvantage in return. It's just hard to clear space when you're that big.
So is there a perfect size for a tennis player? At the moment, you'd say somewhere between 6'1" and 6'3", I'd say.
It's all you fit.
Well, I'm intrigued. No, I think
Gravity's taking its effect.
I think in the decades gone past, I mean, look at Rod Laver and Ken Rosewell. I mean, the bigger athletes now, of course they are.
There will be a discussion when they're about height of net, where players serve from, and can you keep your left foot, should you keep your left foot on the ground to take away some of the big servers. We're not there yet, because obviously things have shifted so much, haven't they, from the early 90s, where you look at the rankings and it was all service dominators with very poor records on return, like Brownage. Nowadays, obviously, you can't really want to be in the top three, but a lot of it is based around the return, the quality of the returning.
So this is a long time that Novak's been off the court. This does have an effect.
Yeah, but it's part of the rules that we could go there again and talk about how we try and manage medical timeouts and off-court bathroom breaks, but I think we're all a bit bored by it. It's up to the people that actually can change things to change them.
Pretty tactical by Novak, though. He's left the court before Milos Raonic, so he comes back filling the ball a little bit, and it hasn't been that long.
What's your experience?
It's not the first time I've seen him have problems with it, though, so I am certainly going to be compassionate in that particular moment. I don't think he will be on the return, though.
We need to handicap him, only allow him to play one of his contacts.
How about one leg? Four gets on.
Well, this may be one last chance really for Raonic in the next 10 minutes or so to somehow inject a bit of competitiveness still into this match. Fabulous from Raonic.
Big hitting that time.
Mua người ta rồi đến 2 năm rồi, người ta chuẩn người ta phá sản gì đấy.